Welcome to our video of how to import a picture into an Eclipse Java project. So to start with, on the left I have an Eclipse project open that, if I run it right now, opens up a little canvas that says Hello World, and I would like to add a picture here. So the picture that I'd like to add I have saved in my files on the right here as earth.png. So I have it saved just in sort of an arbitrary file location, and I'd like to access it here. So in order to import the picture, there are really only two lines I have to include. So these two lines here, where I refer to the picture as earth.png, and then I draw it onto my canvas at an X location of 180 and a Y location of 100. So that's all I need to include, but right now, if I run my program, it will crash. So if we were to look at the exception that we can see down here, that gives us a clue as to why my program crashed. There's a lot of information here, but we're going to jump down to where it talks about my actual file name. So my file is called Hello World, and you'll notice that it does not like line 43. So that's the line where we refer to Earth. And the problem is that in my source folder, I need to have that image. And you'll see in my source folder here that I have a bunch of images already from other classes that I've created, but none of those images is called earth.png. So all we have to do is move this earth.png into this source file. So there are lots of ways to do this by using the import function. Can be a little bit complicated when there is another really easy way. So the easiest way is to grab the image where you have it saved in your files and drag it on top of your source folder. So just anywhere in here, and when I let go, I will be given the option to either link to the file or copy the file. My advice is to copy the file. You're not dealing with really large files most likely, so it's fine just to copy it. In that case, if you did delete it from its original file location, it won't impact the run of your program. So it makes sense to me that you should just say copy the file. When you say OK, a copy of the file is now in this list. So I have a list here of all these different images. This particular class only uses the one. If I now try and run my project, you can see that Hello World appears there where I told it to appear. So over at an X value of 180, so 180 over to the right and 100 down. And that is your explanation of how to import a picture into an Eclipse Java project.